Hey YouTubers.
Hey YouTubers.
Okay, so that's MJ. Anyway, guys, okay, before we get started on this, I want you guys to listen to this video or go over to MJ's channel and go watch our other video coming around the exact same time as this one that's going to be discussing my theory about how this arc is going to be playing out, and then we're going to be discussing MJ's theory about how this arc is going to play out. So that's right, guys, 2 videos, 2 different theories, completely different actually. So make sure to go do that. Either watch this or go watch his and come back. I mean, whoever you like better. I hope it's me. I don't know. Anyway, MJ, how are you?
And I'm gonna keep on loving you, cause it's the only thing I wanna do. And I know my sister's probably freaking out because she hates my singing voice. But yeah, I'm here. What's going on? Thank you for having me.
No, man. Anytime. So anyway, so we're going to talk about today our theories about how we think this arc is going to play out in one way or the other. And I kind of approached you for this video, and you said, no, I don't like that idea. I have my own. So that's why
I didn't say that. I just said that's not what I thought about the situation, man.
I'm just paraphrasing for all the people at home. So honestly, like MJ had a different idea. So guys, before we get into this, do know that we do have opposing ideas. So we might not just agree with each other, or maybe we will. I don't know. Anyway, guys, so basically, here's my idea of how this arc is going to end, or I guess play out. And this is a little bit far-fetched because Super hasn't become this dark, but I want to take us all the way back to the Saiyan arc of Dragon Ball Z. For me, and I think a lot of people around my age or a little the older fandom who's going back to Super these days remembers this. It was something a little bit different from anything else that we have ever seen. It was something where you got these muscle-bound guys screaming at the top of their lungs with all these cool techniques, but man, they were dropping like hotcakes, and it was like they were just down. You know, Yamcha's down, Ten Shinhan's down, Chaozu's down. Like everyone is dying. And you know, Kami and everyone is just dying and just being completely
It was a horror show.
destroyed. Yeah, it was crazy. And like, and the crazier thing about it, it's not something I remembered thinking back then, but it's something I remember thinking or talking with a lot of people on YouTube about, is the fact that it's even more sadistic when you put it in perspective, where Vegeta and Nappa were just having fun with it. Like, they weren't even trying, they were just having fun. And Tenshinhan, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, Gohan, all of them were dying, doing the best they could to stop these guys. And they're just playing around, waiting for Goku. And I mean, that's dark, that's sadistic, and that's one of the darkest the series has ever gotten to. So I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be cool to, as we've talked about a lot on this channel, wouldn't it be cool to have essentially someone or something be that strong, or maybe even multiple teams be that strong in this upcoming tournament where killing is probably allowed? I guess they haven't said one way or the other, but I mean, I just imagine, like we talked about before, I just imagine it's allowed, considering the fact that you fight until you can't fight no more. So what if, like, Tenshinhan, Krillin, 18, 17, Piccolo, Gohan, Vegeta, Roshi, all these people just fighting their hearts out because they want to save the universe, and they're all dying like left and right just to win the fight, or, you know, put the team in a better position to win, or something like that, just sacrificing themselves. And then basically it all just boils down to Goku versus whoever, like that ant white bug guy from the Clown universe. What if it's just them at the end of it all, and Goku and maybe Vegeta or Gohan, or just like a handful of people from the team are even left? Like maybe like Roshi and Tenshinhan, Krillin, 18, even Gohan, someone is dead. All these people, and the team is just decimated at this point. Maybe even Majin Buu is dead, just to kind of show how fucking formidable these guys are. I mean, MJ, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that would even work one way or the other, or do you think that's just too dark for the series?
I mean, I think that would work. Yeah, I think that would work. Super's gotten dark before. I mean, people have their problems with Super, but when you think about it, I mean, just look at what happened in the Future Trunks arc, and then look at what happened in the Hit mini arc. You know what I mean? Like, we were like, Hit was taking dudes out. You know, he was literally stopping hearts, and he did not give a crap. You know, and now looking at this has the potential to be very sinister. Like I was talking to Kanji, which is a video that I'm gonna plug right now. Me and Kanji did Is Goku the real villain of this arc? And that's coming out on my channel on Friday, so Geekless TV, go check that out. I brought him out from his coma. He's alive and well, and Kanji's on my channel. But anyways, we were actually talking about how sinister that we were talking about how sinister this arc can get, bro. We're talking very emotional, very dark, and this is very weird, guys. You're probably gonna. I think about Dragon Ball when I'm doing dishes, you know. So when I was doing the dishes, I was like doing my little fanfic in my head, and I was thinking, so what if Vegeta's the first guy to fight this alien guy, or what if he's like him and whoever the little mini team he has with them, they're the first ones to go up against him. I don't know how this is actually gonna work out, you know what I mean? But what if Vegeta finds himself against this new formidable foe that's in this opening, right? And remember that line that Mini talked about when Vegeta says he's not training right now, you know, he's with Bulma. We don't know how long he's just been with Bulma, you know, we don't know how long he's been by her side, but you know, he literally turns down training with Goku with some beers, and that's a big thing because Vegeta's always wanted to stay one step ahead of Goku, you know, or at least stay on top of his game, you know what I mean? What if he finds himself up against this guy, and this guy is like fucking him up, like, you know, that he's like breaking Vegeta's arms, like he's clashing with him, Vegeta can't do shit, and like Vegeta has like this moment of clarity where he's like, is it because I've been slacking, you know, is it because of this one time that I slipped and I haven't trained 24/7 at my hardest, this guy has now got the upper hand on me, you know what I mean? And it's like everybody's watching this, like, you know, Goku, maybe he's fighting someone else and he can't get to Vegeta, or Goku's on the sidelines and he's watching it and this guy's just messing Vegeta up. And I actually thought, what if Vegeta does die in this arc? Because it's like, you know, Bulma, you know what I mean? Bulma, Bra, you know, the other team members, but especially Bulma. It's like you have Vegeta who's really turned down training and he's moved to kind of like protect Bulma, and you have him die in this tournament, which again goes along with what you're saying. You have these other guys who are just fighting to protect the world, you know, like I'm sure 17's going to be fighting for his family. You have Goku who's going to be fighting to make sure his universe stays intact. That he, in the recent episode, he vowed to Beerus that he will win, you know what I mean? No matter what, he will win. So all these guys are fighting with their hearts out, and they're fighting for something, and they're fighting for their universe, and you just have like these guys, and I'm just going to throw out the Clown Gods team. You know, you have the Clown Gods team in their uniforms. They look like a strike force, like the Suicide Squad. You have them literally doing this for fun. You know what I mean? Like they're just beating these guys up for fun. You know, like no one can do nothing to them, and they're just loving it and relishing in the fact that they get to play in this tournament. No rules. They're fighting in the void of nothingness. You know, they can do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? So I think it would be cool if that was the case, that, you know, that's what happened, you know, they're dropping off flies reminiscent to the Saiyan arc, and also just the fact that I think, like, if someone like Vegeta died, that would be very, very crucial, and it will raise the stakes, you know what I mean, to what's going to happen in this arc, and what Goku will have to do to actually beat this next guy, you know, this next formidable foe.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. We don't necessarily know. I don't think, I mean, in terms of the rules of it and everything, but, you know, just having Roshi die using the Mafuba again, or Ten Shinhan killing himself with his Tri-Beam, or something like that, you know, like fighting Nappa with his arm chopped off and just basically shooting until he's basically dead. And what he did with Cell, or when he went up against Majin Buu, just like, I know I can't win, but maybe I can hold this person back long enough for Gohan or Vegeta or Goku or someone to do something, or even just distract them long enough for Roshi to put them in a Mafuba or something, you know, something like that.
Also, to clarify before you keep going here, for people who don't know, the Tri-Beam, Neo Tri-Beam, if Tien or Ten Shinhan puts too much energy into it, he will die from the technique. Yeah. Just in case they didn't remember that.
Like that is something that they've stated. He's actually died from it before, and then also we saw him nearly dead from using it against Cell, and obviously a very, very formidable attack, just considering the fact that he was able to even like take, you know, not necessarily hurt, but stop Imperfect Cell for as long as he did, considering the fact that he is so strong. And so honestly, like, someone died, Ten Shinhan, Master Roshi, freaking 18 or 17 dying to win the fight, or maybe even save Krillin or something. So Krillin's not the one dying, but someone else is. I mean, it would be so interesting and to me to basically whittle down. They don't have to kill all 10. I think that would be a little morbid, but do it like a Saiyan arc thing where they kill like a handful of them, like less than half the team is surviving at the end, and Goku has to deal with that fact because not only is like the universe at stake, but these people are dead. And if they don't win, no one's coming back and no one's doing anything. You can't argue with a Zeno kind of thing, like they were saying. So it's just, that would be something to me that would be so awesome.
I actually brought up on Twitter earlier that I think people are forgetting something, bro. I know everybody's waiting for this whole Goku, what have you done? And Goku needs to realize it. I'm fine with that. I actually kind of want to see that myself. But if it doesn't happen, it's not going to bother me too much, real, because I think people are forgetting when Boo ran a rampage on planet Earth. I mean, Goku basically said, fuck the people on Earth, and he was like, as long as my friends are fine, I'm happy. He literally said in the manga to Piccolo, we're safe up here. I just feel sorry for everyone down there. So Goku basically said, and this was after he fought Fat Boo, mind you, and just to be clear, I'm pretty sure Goku probably could have defeated Fat Boo if he wanted to. I mean, even Piccolo says, why didn't you at least try? And then he goes on to the whole, well, Gotenks, I'm not going to be around that much anymore. So, all that stuff. I'm just saying, Goku chose his friends and family over the people of the Earth. So him saying, I vow to keep Universe 7 intact, I vow to win this for us, it would make sense that, now it's just him. He doesn't care about the other universes, you know what I mean? He's looking at his universe and his Earth and his people, his friends, his family.
That's why they have to die. I feel like that's
what I'm saying. People are waiting for him to say, oh man, I'm killing all these other universes that I don't even know and have no connection to. No, I think what's going to hit him is that if one of his teammates die, that's what's going to hit him, in my opinion. I don't know what you think about that. But
I think that's the thing. Like, what was Goku's reaction after coming back to fight Nappa and Vegeta? Like, he was pissed. He was pissed that they did that to them, and he was pissed that Frieza killed Krillin, and he was pissed that he got super serious when he considered Gohan and Vegeta both dead from Majin Buu, and Cell rampaging got him so hyped up that he had to actually go save Piccolo and Tenshinhan from Imperfect Cell and all this. So you're right, he cares about his friends, and if we want to see any emotional impact from Goku in this arc, it has to kind of play off like what they did with Zamasu, where he's like, I killed Chi-Chi and Goten. He's just like, screw you. But actually killing someone in the main timeline for once in this series and have it mean anything is going to be a lot more impactful than anything else.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Again, just for people to jump on me in the comment section, I know Goku is depicted as being heroic. Like, he's not a hero, but he has heroic traits. He does care for people, but when the stakes are high, he will say, forget those other people, I just care about my friends and family. That's the point I was getting across. Mm-hmm. So I feel like if there is any moment of, like, where he just kind of reflects on what he's done, it won't be for the universe that he has no connection to. It will be to his friends, you know what I mean? That's the point I was getting across. No, and I completely agree with you, too.
I completely agree with that. I think that's exactly what we have to look forward to, and I really hope, considering the stakes that they've even kind of put up with this particular tournament, that they're willing to go to that level and put that kind of stake or that weight on Goku's shoulders, where it's not just the universes, it's literally the people he loves being killed.
Also, before we get out of here, Real, I just want to bring up, remember we did a video about Beerus and Goku, and we were talking about how maybe Beerus is going to tell Goku, you pick your team, this is all your fault. That sort of did happen, so that's pretty cool. And one of our theories did come true, so that was pretty cool.
That's actually true, you're right. Anyway, guys.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
We're gonna leave it at that, but please make sure to go check out MJ. His link will be in the description section below. Like I said, we are doing a companion video to this. So this was my theory based on how I think this is gonna play out and how I feel like the weight of this particular arc or this story is going to be put on Goku's shoulders, and how the story will basically be put forth from there. Something pretty emotional, pretty impactful. But MJ has a completely different theory and basically turning this on its head that we're going to be talking about on his channel, so make sure to go check that out. Anyway, guys, MJ, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, man, it was awesome.
Anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.